tearing out pieces of me to replace the broken pieces of you. Tearing out.
Hello, wealthy family, and welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for coming and sharing some time with me. I love and appreciate you all. So today we are going to kind of pivot. I was going to talk about judgment. I was going to talk about something completely different, but I had an impromptu reading. And this brother, shout out to you, Daryl, if you are watching. Because he was like, I've had a lot of sessions and readings, but not a lot about love. He's like, that's something that's lacking. And it was such a beautiful session that we had together, but it had me feeling I wanted to share some information about love with you all. What message can I bring regarding love? So I already had my deck, so I went to my Universal Love, right? You see the book. But it just so happened that also is the card that I pulled, Earth Connection, right? The Beautiful Love is the cover card, and I love when that happens. I love that synchronicity. But this card, Earth Connection, it goes kind of hand in hand with what I wanted to talk about before, because there's a lot of people that are succumbing to the fear of being judged, of being told no, of not having things work out in their favor, and they're afraid of the wrong things. They forget, okay, those that are being judged, that are afraid of being judged or afraid to step outside the box, they forget that we are connected with everything, that we are the all, and the all is us. And this card coming through, this Earth Connection, is just a reminder of how we are beautiful, grounded beings that have come here to seed the energy of love and gratitude and happiness, and to raise the vibration of Mother Earth. And so many of us have forgotten that. That is literally what we're supposed to do. And we've forgotten that because of many things that have happened through our life, the traumas from our ancestors, the politics that have happened, the greed that has happened, these individuals that have decided to take on, the ruling of the planet, okay? They have suppressed that energy of universal love, of remembering that you're one, of remembering that you're alive right now because of the breathing cycle that you go through. And they've already told you that the trees put out a lot of the chemicals that we need in order to breathe. If you go to places where there's not a lot of trees, the air quality is shit. Okay? They've already shown studies on how growing your own food and working with your hand is very therapeutic. It's good for people or individuals who need some type of emotional therapy. Growing a plant is really good for you, right? Having that energy signature. So instead of being afraid of being judged and thinking that you're separate from certain things, remember that you are a part of the all. The next time you breathe deeply, remembering the cycle that you're going through, whether it's oxygen you're breathing out and whether you're breathing out carbon dioxide. I know there's a debate on what those things are. It doesn't matter. But you know that you're doing it. You know the actions of it are in connection with everything else that is happening on the outside of you. Okay? You know that if you plant a seed, you can see something beautiful grow from it. And it's so important for you to plant seeds, for you to have seeds, not just physical seeds that you can eat and harvest from, but also seeds of what it is that we're supposed to be accomplishing, the mission here, the seeds of love, the seeds of gratitude, the seeds of joy, the seeds of gratefulness. Okay? It's important to have those seeds and continue to water and fertilize them and not be afraid of judgment from others. We are connected to Mother Earth. When she has her fires, and just, I know no one asked me, but it's my video, so my opinions. But I feel like these fires, these things that are happening, these hurricanes, these natural events that are happening, they are natural. Weather cannot be created, although it can be manipulated. So although it's natural events that are being exaggerated by outside forces, I do believe that is happening. Although that is the case, that doesn't mean that Mother Earth isn't going through a cleansing or that we are not on the winning side of this. Do not get baited into this doom and gloom scenario, because history does not have to repeat itself. It tends to repeat itself because people have those seeds planted in their minds of whatever story they were told by whoever freaking survived, okay? And they let that narrative ooze out of them to other individuals, and then it starts to get spread, and now it becomes a general consensus of agreement, okay? But that does not have to be the case. So the cleansing of the fires, the purifications from the waters, okay, from Mother Earth, it is a beneficial thing. It is a good thing. And you are connected to that. All right? Feel that connection. Feel that vibration. Feel Mother Earth. Okay? Talk to Mother Earth. Talk to Mother Earth. Ask her to elevate your dynamic sensors so that you can feel the energy that she is giving off, so you can feel it in your day-to-day life. Go, you don't want to hug a tree, go touch a tree. Put your palms on a tree and see what you feel. Okay? Walk barefoot on the ground. What do you have to lose? It's free. It costs you nothing. It costs you nothing to do these things. And every time you do something different and you kind of interrupt the paradigm, it changes the thought process. The first time I kept a plant alive for more than a month, I was so freaking elated. And I've done garden tours. I've shown y'all things. I've shown you my yard, my moringa, my bananas, my papaya, my guava, my pineapples, my peppers, my sage, my mint, my turmeric. I've showed you all how my husband's vision eked over into my desires so I could keep feeding it and fulfilling those wants or those needs or those blank spaces that are, you know, needing to be filled with that loving energetic signature. Like, that's what our plants, that's what our yard is, that's what everything y'all see behind me, right? That statue, all these fences, that's all my husband from his mind's eyes. Okay? That's all from him. That's all from his connection to Mother Earth and his desire to see beauty, to help put back and beautify. So allow yourself to fall in that same, I want to say category, but in that same hold, okay? In that same arena. That desire to see Mother Earth do good, because we got to live in this motherfucker. Okay? We have to live here. However long or short it may be, that's all perspective. We have to live here. And if she gives back to us through the plants, through the animals, those are also connected to Mother Earth, we should want to give back and care for her as well. Allow your heart to be moved from the unconditional love that is given to us, right? Allow your heart to be filled with the pulse of Mother Earth's core. Allow yourself to feel that, to be in that vibration, and see the difference it makes in your life, and not be afraid of what the ever the fuck is going on out here. Who cares? Who cares what these politicians saying? Who cares who's judging you? Who cares what the pastor talking about, the priest? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your parents say, what your spouse say, what your children say. Who cares? For a long time, I was afraid to earth, to ground, to walk around barefoot, to hug a tree and stuff, because people may call me woo-woo. And now when I do it in the park, most of the time, granted, it's white people, but we still have we got some of our cousins out here that know what I'm doing, right? But most of the time, they're like, oh, you're grounding? That's so beautiful. Stay a couple extra seconds for me. They're aware of this. They tell their children, go outside, run barefoot. But we want to sit here and tell our children, no, that's dirty. Like, come on. Changing your mindset, changing your thinking, changing your perspective. A lot of times when things are good for you, you're being told that it's not good for you because they don't want to see you win. So no longer holding that fear, making you feel separate and alone. Mother Earth is here for all of us. And don't worry about being judged. And if you stop judging yourself so much, you won't be as susceptible to other people's judgment. You won't give a fuck. Okay? So that is that. That's all that I have for you all today. I love and appreciate you all. I really, 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 really love and appreciate you all. Like, I rock with y'all. And I'm grateful that you're rocking out with me. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love.